Recently, my girlfriend keeps asking me to make cinnamon rolls, and since I had some leftover pumpkin, I decided to make pumpkin cinnamon rolls. I've always been kind of intimidated by baking. It's always stressed me out because everything's so particular, but I decided to go for it since it's a new series. It's essentially a classic cinnamon roll recipe, but I added some pumpkin puree that I made earlier. And I'm kneading it by hand because I prefer the texture when it's done by hand rather than a stand mixer, but that's just me. It is a lot of work, but it's worth the effort in the end, I promise. Now, the first rise of the dough is about 2 hours long, but once it's done, we can roll it out into a rectangular shape, and we're going to fill it with a filling of dark brown sugar, butter, and cinnamon spice. Once it's nice and rolled up, we can cut it into little pieces, and I was honestly so proud about how these turned out. Now, the second rise was about an hour long, and it could go longer in all honesty, but I was ready to bake them. And I was kind of worried about how they came out of the oven, but they puffed down again, and they were perfect. And finally, I used a glaze that was infused with cinnamon spice.